Jai Hind everyone. I hope you all must be very fine, happy, healthy and studying on regular basis at home. And simultaneously you all also must be taking precautionary measures which are very required to be followed during this pandemic or COVID-19. From the government side, every day there are certain again SOP, the standard procedure or standard operating procedures to handle this COVID-19. I'll suggest you always try to confine, always try to isolate, always try to again be peaceful and let the other to be also peaceful. Don't try to come out from your home if it is not required. I said, don't try to come out from your home if it is not required. Try to manage the most of the tasks from the home because things are possible. If at all it is required to go outside, then have all the again certain precautions like have a mask and even wear the gloves and go in very peaceful manner. Have again proper distance once you're walking or standing or maybe performing your task and come back politely. After going back again, wash your clothes, clean yourself. Have again sanitize your complete body and if it is possible for you, have a bath and then go inside your room or inside your place where you generally used to study. Okay, these are certain precautionary measures which are required to be followed. Even I'm following and you are supposed to be followed. Now this cyber safety chapter was going on and today I'll cover some of the common social networking sites and its importance. Now, social networking websites. Once we talk about the social, as you all know, human being is one of the social animal. We cannot live without other. A child cannot live without mother or parents. A child cannot live without teacher. A teacher cannot live without the students. And I cannot live without my relatives near and dear. This is what the social word or term means, and we are talking about the social networking site. Now the question again arises here ki why social networking sites are required. We are living in our society, we are very social as human beings are, then what the need of these social networking websites? Even we are social animal, but nowadays we all are running short of time. You can talk with anyone, they simply again give you an excuse. I have the time dear, sorry I couldn't attend your party due to a scarcity of the time. And this is a normal, common problem of all human beings. To avoid this problem, the scientist, computer scientist, developer, and a wise man or visionary man develop some of the websites which can help us to be socially, which can help us to socially gathered, which can help us to socially meet and greet to each and every near and dear to whom we cannot meet otherwise to go physically. That's why social networking website has been developed. You all must have heard about the Facebook, which is very popular social networking websites for all. And you all are very fond of. And I hope, and I can give you guarantee, you all must be connected or you must have an account on the Facebook also. Now, likewise, Twitter is there, Facebook is there, we have a LinkedIn there, and Instagram is there. These are some of the examples of social networking websites. Earlier we had Orkut also. Now, these websites help us to socially be together, even not to move physically. From your home, you can wish someone. Without moving anywhere, you can do what you should do or will be able to do to be there physically. That is what social networking websites are. But again, you have to keep in mind, we have to maintain some decorum of these websites. We have to maintain certain rules once we are socially gathering. People are taking it casually. People are writing anything. People are sharing anything without giving any thoughts. So it's my suggestion to you all, advice to you all, kindly use these websites very precisely, very accurately, and once it's required, then only. So what is social network website? These are websites developed by the scientists, computer scientists, to help you to socially gather, meet and greet to anyone due to a scarcity of the time. Now, Appropriate uses of social networks, as I mentioned, it should be only used once it required to. If you are meeting your friend every day, I don't think social way you have to meet. It's better to avoid that social network websites. Come, once you are meeting that friend, you can do whatever you like to do socially or with the help of social network website. For example, children are coming to school, but on the Facebook they are again wishing, or they are again communicating, they are chatting. Why at all it is required? Whole day, 6 hours they are in the school. It's for only the professionals who cannot leave his office, who are very far from his friend or near and dear, who even with his wish cannot again move to that place, can use this social networking website as a communication means or ways to meet and greet or to be connected with his friend. So that is what the appropriate uses of the social networks. Now, one thing also you have to keep in mind, you are leaving your footprint at each and every steps once you are on net or accessing the net. And that footprint is not such which can be vanished immediately by the sea water. It's a such kind of footprint you are living which can be for years together. And anytime people can produce it. Okay, that day you said this. So kindly be very accurate, kindly be very again authenticate, kindly be very wise enough once you are interacting and meeting and greeting or sharing through the social networking websites. As I mentioned, you are leaving your footprint at each and every moment you are accessing or you are sending information through these social networking websites. Now this footprint of yours can be two categories, active and passive. Active footprint is kind of footprint that you know intensely once you are doing something, and you know that I did this, you know that I'm doing this. But passive footprint are such kind of footprint in which the user doesn't know what he did, when he did, and your footprint has been observed. For example, during the transaction, someone again tried to hack your information and you are not knowing. That is what it is. So that is how the passive is, and once you are actively again sending some information, you're knowing that I abused someone, then that abused of yours is a footprint for you and it is an active footprint. But maybe some friend said, you can send this message, innocently you send, you are not knowing, this is a passive kind of footprint, but both footprint is again the problem for you. Now, privacy setting. Once you are using this social network websites, kindly make sure that you have all settings for your account has been done so that the information cannot be unnecessary again float everywhere. Who can all see what you have posted? You must set your friend or friends or someone else. Who all can send requests to you? Mind it, these all settings are there under the setting option of your social networking websites. What all information about you is visible to others, that also you have to. Like your person number, your phone number is not required to be seen by others. You can set that. So these are the some of the again like settings that you must set before start communicating or before start sharing, before start interacting through some social media, social networking websites. Now, some social media etiquettes, some etiquettes that we have to follow, and this is very required for you all guys to understand. Etiquettes, manners, being as a wise, educated person, you should always follow. First of all, be authenticate. You must have your own identity. You must have a username password. Don't try to use the account of someone. If you are not authorized, then don't use. Don't unnecessarily later say ki by mistake I use your account. No, not at all. It's not etiquette. Be secure. Once you are using, before sending a message, must make sure that your machine through which you will start communicating or sharing the information are secured one. It means the password that you have to check, the password should be a strong one, not a weak one that easily can be guessed. Frequently changing password, you must keep on changing the password. Same password from many years you're using, anyone can guess it. And then Same password if you're using for the more than one social media again and social websites, that's also the problem. Never sharing your personal credential. Don't try to share the personal credential like using a password with all. And identifying fake informations, fake post and fake news, never to trust them. Mind it, you have to identify that also. Which one is the real information on the social networking website, which are fake, unless you don't keep on lingering yourself with the fake information. These are the second again, be secure. That is second etiquettes on any social networking websites. Third, don't pick fights online. Never try to indulge yourself in fighting. If someone said something, simply quit. Don't involve. Don't try to again reply in the same manner what other or opponent did again. That is what, don't pick fights online, because it will be a worse and you will be also in problem. Don't use the fake names or pseudonym. Mind it, never try to hide your identity. Use your identity. Don't say I'm a Mohan if you're not a Mohan. Don't try to be someone else on the net. Some guys try to be smart, try to show the smartness, and they generally again create a fake ID. And consider, as I mentioned, the passive footprint and active footprint, both kind of footprint are there on the net. So how will we escape? So don't try to have a fake name on the social networking websites. Protect your identity, and you have to protect your identity also. Your identity should be always there with you. Your identity should be not vulnerable. Your identity should be not shared. Your identity should be not that anyone can use it. Does your information post pass the publicity test? That you have to check. So before sending informations, must check that, like OTP, like through mobile, you can check it before sending to the all. Okay, these are genuine one, it is coming to me only, I am only the owner of this. If you are not again pass the publicity test, then kindly do it. That's why nowadays, once you create an account, immediately a OTP is again sent on your phone number, and email verifications is also on your email. That is just to make sure that you are the real owner of this ID. You are the real user of these accounts. And respect your audience. Mind it. Audience importance you have to give. Once you'll give the respect to the audience will definitely give the respect to you. So never try to misbehave, never try to disrespect to anyone, and respect others' sentiments. Always try to give the importance of sentiment of someone. If someone just to listen some word start puzzling, and you used to have that word frequently with that person, considering you are enjoying, mind it, sentiment of everyone is very again important, and your sentiment is also important for you. If someone will try to touch the sentiment of yours, your condition will be the same. So before doing something, try to apply on yourself. If you want to slap someone, slap yourself and know the consequences. Are you happy with that slap? Your inner heart will say, no, it's very bad. Why I slap? Then why not say you're slapping someone? So consequences that you will come to know immediately. And that is what respect others' sentiment, and monitor the comments. And comments is very important. Good or bad comments will be floated on the social network websites. Once you are posting something, have a patience. Have a comments, go through that comments and reply if you can reply. Very gently, politely, even it is a words comments. Don't take it in negative way, because this world have a several kind of people. So people used to say, there is a proverb again, Tulsi eh sansar mein bhanti bhanti ke log. Here bhanti bhanti means several types of people are living in this world, and we are one. So why you think all are similar like you? No, not at all, not possible. So monitor your comments. And if you will take this all etiquettes or precautions, measures, then I hope this social network website is very good for you to use. Otherwise, it's not considered to be the good. So it's my humble request to kindly follow this all etiquettes and manner. And with this chapter cyber safety I finished. Kindly go through the video, subscribe it, like it, and watch it again and again. And so that easily you will come to know the next video. Every day I'll upload one video on YouTube. I'll again share the link of that same with you all. Thank you all. Be happy, be peaceful, and let the other two be also peaceful. Thank you all.